Hi, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Lillian.
And we are the Ghostly Sisters.
Today's video is about the Enfield Poltergeist case featured on the upcoming scary movie, The Conjuring 2.
Yes, the movie was inspired by the real-life haunting of the Hodgson family, a single mother and her 4 children who lived in Enfield, London, in England.
Although the entire family experienced the hauntings, it was the youngest daughter, Janet, age 11, who the unrested spirit tormented more frequently.
So, how did these hauntings begin? Well, according to an interview Janet gave in her adult years, she claims the evil spirit started making its presence known shortly after she played the Ouija board with their older sister Margaret, who was age 12 at the time.
After playing the Ouija, the first incident happened. Janet and her brother Johnny, who was 10 years old, were in their shared room when suddenly their bed began to shake. The next night, it continued. They had all been sent to bed for the night when Janet's mother heard commotion coming from upstairs.
She was probably like, Johnny! Janet! You better go to bed or so. Oh my god. That's a true story though, no?
Their mother naturally went upstairs to quiet them down. When she entered the room, she noticed the dresser drawers move. When the mom tried to push them back into place, she felt a force push them back out.
Paranormal activity continued to escalate. One night, the noises were constant, so the Hodgsons went to the neighbor's house for help. The concerned neighbor went to investigate. He claims he became a bit frightened when he heard noises coming from the walls, bedrooms, and even the ceiling, with no logical explanation. Therefore, the family, still fearing to re-enter their home, called the police. The officer who inspected their home reported she witnessed a large armchair move 4 feet across the floor. After inspecting the chair, she couldn't find any explanation for the occurrence. The police officer left, stating that this was not a police matter, so the Hodgsons called the Daily Mirror, who sent a reporter, who then, fearing for the family's life, called the paranormal investigators, the Society for Psychical Research, so they may examine the hauntings.
As episodes continued to happen, the angry spirit seemed to focus his evil energy on Janet. She would experience levitations and would be mysteriously thrown.
The evil ghost would seem to periodically take possession of Janet as well. He would speak through her. Her voice did not sound like her own, but rather a raspy, elderly man's voice. In one creepy recording, the ghost describes his death, and I quote, "Just before I died, I went blind. And then I had an hemorrhage, and I fell asleep and I died in the chair in the corner downstairs." Actual recording will follow.
I want you to tell me whether you remember what happened to you when you died. Just before you died and just after you died.
Days before I died, I went blind. Then I had an hemorrhage, and I fell asleep, and I died in a chair in the corner downstairs.
That voice that you just heard came from Janet, the 11-year-old. And it's really creepy because it sounds like an old man.
Yes, that was really creepy. I don't know, that was just really odd. Anyways, during the next 18 months, after the first ghostly incident, many reporters, psychics, and paranormal investigators visited their home. And with the vast media attention came the skeptics, who believed that the children were responsible for creating the paranormal activity. And as with all supernatural activity, it doesn't make itself present all the time. So Janet felt pressure to create ghostly incidents so that people would believe them. One researcher filmed Janet without her knowledge bending a spoon, and then he witnessed her excitedly jumping up and down, claiming it was an unseen force who had done it.
Sadly, because of the negative media attention, Janet was bullied at school and was called names. She even spent time in a psychiatric hospital.
Although she had made contrived some of the occurrences, there were many who witnessed countless supernatural activities that cannot be explained. One of which is a police officer who we mentioned earlier that could not find a reasonable explanation for the armchair to move as it did. No one was standing near it, nor did it have any wires attached. The officer had inspected the chair. In addition to this mystery, not only were there the reported flying objects and noises, but there was also the shocking and scary levitations and spirit possessions that Janet had to endure, all of which were witnessed by many. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think an 11-year-old girl would have been able to create such an elaborate haunting, able to fool many, for 18 months?
I believe the hauntings really did happen. There are many, many witnesses, unless she had superpowers, but that would be crazy.
Unless she had the Force. Mind blown.
Wow.
I don't know. Anyways, The Conjuring 2 comes out June 10th of this year. And I can't wait to watch it because it looks really scary, and I just saw the trailer and I'm like, ah, yes! Sorry. Will you be coming with me, Lillian?
If you buy me candy.
No. So you're not coming with me.
Hope you guys like this video.
Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Ghostly